For as much as I do think dock lines is one of, if not, Vanessa's single best item, it is a bit scuffed as a starting item. Just teeny bit scuffed as a starting item.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Not scuffed enough to not take. It's still probably above average. And there is something to be said with just having dock lines figured out on day one, even if it loses you a couple of fights. But we're probably not going to be strong until like day 3, day 4. Which is fine, just means that I don't get as much perfect game clickbait value.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Well, howdy.
Brace.
Trash is tragedy.
Brace.
Reuse everything. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Job. Not bad. If we had a brace, we get an extra 100 HP.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun. I may be
Kinda
young
big
for
this
a
early.
captain, but I've
Seems
seen
worth
my
rolling
share of
for.
storms.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're beating a Cutlass. Or not a Cutlass, a Katana.
All cannon, no ball. Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Sure. Health, toughness, and shield items. We'll take our second XP. And then hopefully we get a lighter?
Cast aside your destruments! You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought.
We do get a lighter. Okay. I think we win. Does the skill get me in fatigue? Well, yeah, if we win, it's because of dock lines. We definitely don't win this without dock lines. But like, even with dock lines, it's kind of sketch.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
3 gold. We can go here, I guess.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you? Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
A little better than the shovel. Why don't we just throw in star chart?
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
It's interesting. You could upgrade the star charts. You could upgrade the power sander. The sander gives me the most damage.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Yikes.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round!
Don't let my youth worry you. The guys who trained me were very old. You picked that up quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
Hardcore's good. It's definitely very good. No point in dropping the rifle. Still just gonna hold the other things. Think we can beat this?
Waste of gunpowder.
Already kind of regretting upgrading this
Oh, sure, I can help you, but you have to trust
after
me.
finding the burn skill.
Ah, place to
Stout
store the
fire.
rest of the tyrant's gold.
Get another upgrade. I guess this one can go on the star chart.
You see landfill, I see buried treasure.
Ah, now this will inspire the crew.
Interesting.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
So right now, this is the board. This is a pretty easy sell. Looking mainly for Salamander Pup there. Crit on the lighter.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
We don't have a brace. Just a medkit on a healing item. Oh. It is a healing item, isn't it? Oh,
to
that
dethrone a king, not
shell
to
should be on the power
squabble
standard too.
with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Probably not mattering here. We are getting bonked.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines. You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
So all this side of the board is temporary. This is pretty temporary too. Go fishing for Astrolabe.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
Ugh. Just buff the dock lines up. Could be anything.
To bury that last treasure. Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, Prismat. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope your stream went well. Okay, we are not beating Hydro, dude. Let's try to get Haste Potion here.
I've got work to do. Gotta hand it to you. You're good.
Multi-tool's alright, too.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
Another empty chest, waiting
Hope
to
you had a
be
good
filled.
stream. This is just upgrade dock lines, right?
Haha. Now
Seems
this
hard to not
will
upgrade dock
inspire the
lines.
crew.
Monster loot, please give me some cinders. Nice. Probably should have sold the feather first, too. Feather is one of the things you want to hit. I'm pretty sure you can still get a feather if you have a feather from that event, but I have been told otherwise, and I'm not sure that I trust my memory of it working. Let's get my haste item. I feel like now with 10 burn on lighter, kind of okay to just try to stack XP for a bit. I know we've lost every fight so far, but I think we are finally kind of strong.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Ow. We win!
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
A lot of sustain over there. Fixing that up. Just take the scrap. Aquatic CDRs, whatever. Not no pain, no gaining here. Should be fine with the dock lines. I need to find haste. A better source of crit would be nice too.
Waste of gunpowder. If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
It's actually kind of good.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Not really looking for any weapons. It's gonna take the guaranteed XP. Levels me for the player fight. If I greeted and missed, I'd be real sad. Shield up the duct tape.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
We got our LEDs, we got our duct tape, we got our burn core. Our damage ramps up too slow to beat the vineyard
Next
weights.
time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared?
Ugh.
My skills are not weapons. A blade can prove a guard.
Take this on spec, but eh. Guess I've got the gold to buy a random wanted poster. We do need to win a lot of fights.
Feel our energies resonating.
Still no haste. I'm pretty sure the skill doesn't drop. You know, if you can actually beat the Lich.
See that plank?
It's a good question. You usually can't. It's one of those fights that you can beat it so rarely that you almost never fight it, so you don't get a good intuition of what can actually beat it. 2,700 HP is so much HP on day 6. It's got a lot of freeze and a pretty scary clock. Like, if you try to cut weapons from your board, you just get froze out of the fight. If you play a full board, you get eaten by Necronomicon. If your damage isn't fast enough, they still scale poison on you. Pretty sure Proboscis is worse than the Tesla coil still. Maybe? Maybe not. The coil is pretty bad. It's not like it's triggering the duct tape. Don't really have another playable.
People first, profit 10.
Yep, saving rank tickets for the patch is the plan. That's what I've been doing every patch. I've been playing like the first 4 or 5 days on ranked, and then moving over to unranked to build up rank tickets for the next patch. This cycle has been a bit on the longer side, though. Explain the reason why. Ranked tends to have a lot of the same boards. People aren't really experimenting around on ranked. They're just playing the boards that they know work. So you see a lot less opponent variety. You generally need to play stronger boards on ranked to compete, so you end up playing the same sorts of boards over and over again, which just makes for worse content. Early on in the ranked season, people are still figuring things out. I shouldn't say ranked season, but early on in the patch, when people are still figuring things out, there's a lot more room to play wacky stuff. Let's just throw this on the dock lines. Ugh. Getting 3 loot items here. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that's fun to watch for a few hours, and then you keep watching it, and you only get so much content out of it. Especially if you're trying to upload stuff to YouTube. Like, you can only upload so many dually games where you play Burn Core before people just stop clicking the videos. That's it. From the one ranked game we played today, maybe ranked has opened up a bit. We were not running into a bunch of people just jamming the dually boards. Maybe we just got lucky, but maybe people have gotten bored of farming up their chests.
All cannon, no bomb.
Experience is treasure. Ah, Gemma.
Taste.
The Bazaar is a rabid
But
beast.
not passing up free skill.
Its master.
It's all dually. It was dually like a week ago. I don't know. Tonight wasn't all dually. I think it was like 8 Vanessas, 3 dualies, 3 pigs.
Welcome, dear guest. Stay a while.
Brand Ignition and Shield are all good. I think people have different
Not
opinions
even a
of
battle? Maybe a skirmish.
which is the best of those three.
The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Three loot items. Losing rank going 10 and 2. Yep. The rank system is kinda scuffed. You can play it burn, or you can play the force field battery stuff. Or must use force field? Nah, it doesn't have to. Shield Core is able to use force field. Like, it's the reason you pick Shield Core, so that you're open to that, but sometimes you just don't see a pull. Brick Buddy was the controversy? What's the controversy around Brick Buddy?
Your world is frantic. The long time to learn slowness quickly.
Mandatory?
Isn't apparent.
It's very good. It kind of depends what boards you're running into. Like, the fewer people that are playing Poison Dually, I think the better it becomes. It's just a defensive layer.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, we're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Like, I imagine right now, if there's more people playing the single weapon Vanessa stuff, Brick Buddy gets a lot better.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me. You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
It's hard to say something is mandatory at the start, because you can't force everything at the start. It's definitely one of his better early game items.
Small items, small people. I love them all.
No. Haste, please.
Well, okay. Here.
I guess we're speculating on a powder keg.
See it, Quicksilver. I made a sale.
Look for it, pick it as soon as you see it. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I think Shield is pretty metagame dependent, but when Shield is good in the metagame, Brick Buddy is one of the best things to give you Shield. What are we doing? XP? Gross. Gross. This will be my haste.
Reward the
Surely.
peaceful, punish the warful.
It's a barrel. Come on. No. No. I could Vanessa's Amulet over bandages for crit on lighter. Yeah, pufferfish was hot fixed out.
I'm so glad we
This will give me haste. Fish could have been decent with a haste shield. Eh. It's just 10 shield every time an aquatic activates. It's kind of whatever. I don't think that's worth a slot on the board.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
That's not... No. I'm not beach balling. Just give me an astrolabe. Or a water wheel. I guess you're not giving me a water wheel, but... Are you giving me a water wheel?
Little sentience love shops. So
Nope.
I opened one.
Hmm.
This money. What should I do with it?
Guess it's fine. Let's do this. Should I be winging something too? Probably. I wing the dock lines? Still have no haste for it. It's either wing the dock lines or wing the lighthouse. I don't know what winging the lighthouse does. We're probably just looking to charge it to activate it every time.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
My lighter! Is that a base speed virus? It is a base speed virus. Okay. Dooley might be the worst virus character.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
That's so much value.
Care little for gold. Your enlightenment is my reward.
This was gold. I would want it more. I think it's just lefty loosey, invert the board, so that we've got Lighthouse in the lefty loosey. Because the Lighthouse activates 4 times every time the dock lines activates.
Can you feel it? How thin the barrier really is?
Oh, wait, I can't invert the board. That's unfortunate. I guess could also just leave the dock lines there. Yeah, we're probably just gonna leave the dock lines there.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
What does the Lighthouse on this look like? 4.5. Okay. Well, we're playing another game where we gotta dodge the Radiance, but... And we also don't have starting slow yet.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Way more damage than Napkin Math says it should. Yeah. Burn scales aggressively. Especially once you get to start critting with it.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
This world is full of noise. You must find the quiet within.
Beast, sure.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Armor from Duct Tape. Yeah, every time the Lighthouse activates, we're getting Duct Tape value. This thing has a cooldown. Even if it might not feel like it.
Come with no weapons, leave with big.
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew.
Yeah, you could. It's probably better. I was thinking the cooldown reduction on it does nothing, but I guess the crit is so much more now that we've got burn on it. We probably want to drop the lighter for a clam.
Target acquired. Engaging. Requesting backup. Now.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Yeah, obviously we get it to 3 seconds. Then it's great with the cooldown reduction. Pretty hard to do, though. Amulet was bugged. Amulet works on things that do more than just damage. But if your only output is raw damage, it doesn't work with it. But like, it works with Trebuchet, it works with Lighthouse, it works with Lighter. It doesn't work with Double Barrel.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Red number bad. Yeah, yet another reason why red number bad.
All cannon, no ball.
I want to find my clam. It speeds me up a lot.
Huge items. Price? Don't care.
Yeah, no. There's a diamond silencer.
Go buy something huge and then sell it to me.
Ah, you've just taken the first step toward good taste. Tell everyone you got it here.
Cool. I mean, I don't know if I expect to see another feather for the rest of the game. I'm saying that because every time that I say something, the game immediately contradicts me, so... We're gonna get 3 here? No, okay. Not quite that lucky.
I told you.
Gotta go here. At least a weapon? I don't have any of those. Wait, I don't have any of those!
Last our wakes crossed, you were just a girl.
Great chance it
You've
is.
come a long way, Lady Corsina.
Is there a world where Juggler is actually bad here? That's interesting. I don't think we're at the point where it's bad, but... On a board where you're already looping the Lighthouse, it could be worse. Could make your board slower. But, like, I don't think right now the Lighthouse is triggering on ICD. Maybe it is, actually. Hasted Docklines goes to 1 second cooldown for 8 slows. Huh. I guess that is ICD.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Chrono Barrier! Oh, God. I guess that's a reason to value the cooldown reduction. From the star chart.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
Discounts for peace.
Pretty sure we are only looking for clam. Double damage.
See that plank? Walk it.
That's a very good one. Poison fishing for sick burn. I would rather just take double damage. Oh, they get loot items again. Feather and some crit chance. Okay. Procking the clam in combat. Lighthouse is aquatic. So every time the lighthouse activates, it charges the pearl twice. And then every time this activates, it has multicast, which charges it twice.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. Maybe I'm not cut out for business.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, you should know I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Poor full weapon, Vanessa.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
I've been there too many times.
You have great potential. Let me train.
Already building up crit with us. No vehicles, no plans on playing vehicles.
Possess patience for my teaching.
The skill from
Desert wind is
the
warm.
tiger is kind of silly, but it also griefs my own board. And we don't need more slows.
The bazaar is corrupt. Let the desert cleanse you.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish?
Make deals, not war.
Come on, clam. Nope. Seems like a pretty strong burn build. Yeah, it is. It is. Doesn't do anything right.
I feel like you're not being
Clam?
present. Who enters my web?
That's not a clam. That's a heavy water wheel. Just don't... It doesn't help us at all.
Without my gifts.
We just need something that has us start triggering at 0 seconds instead of 2 seconds. And that water wheel doesn't do anything for that.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with.
It also makes our board worse into freeze for no reason.
Captain, but I've seen my share of storms. Defeat does not defeat me. I paint my ship red, but I
That was with the dock lines getting frozen. We'll greet it. Why not? Ah, that's why not. Should have saw that one coming. That's not going in. It works on things that have more than just damage as their output. So, like, it works on Trebuchet, it works on things that are applying burn. It doesn't work on things like Double Barrel. I'm supposed to go here, but I really want to get my clam.
I was expecting you, like, 5 seconds ago.
I'm never getting my clam.
Stop resisting. Disregard intel. Target threat level 8.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
You're huge! Do you have any huge items? Did you know sale and fail discounts for peace?
Clam just doesn't exist. It's okay. It's okay. I lose a little bit of damage in exchange for a start of battle 6-second freeze. It's probably better.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
What?
Like my crew says at the bar, another round. Land legs make you predict. All of this is just training. Our
That was a
real fight is on
cool
Talani.
board. Huh. Clam Aquatic? Pearl? What do you mean? Glamora is an aquatic. How many aquatics are there? 41. How many non-weapons are there? Wait, why is the search not working? Could have fished for with a level up reward? Oh, I'm not doing that. That's that's unhinged. The 1 in 40.